My talk at the table is about the exploding popularity of reggaeton music, and at the center of all that is a Colombian singer-songwriter whose music you probably know. Her name is Karol G, and she is a Latin American megastar whose music videos have been viewed billions of times. She has performed at Coachella, did so last summer, and she's now gearing up for the release of her new album. Lilia Luciano recently met up with Karol G at a Colombian restaurant here in New York City to talk about how she rose to fame by breaking all the reggaeton rules.
She calls herself a bichota, which roughly translates to badass. And over these last 3 years, Karol G's fame has exploded.
My vision and my mission with all the things that I do is just to touch the people's hearts. It's like I'm a singer, and my idea is to inspire or create a good moment or a good remember or something for the people that listen to my music.
She's reaching fans all over the globe. With 59 million Instagram followers and 38 million monthly Spotify listeners, she's collaborated with artists like Bad Bunny and Nicki Minaj.
Your career is larger than life. It's so massive. When you were a little kid in Medellin, how big did you dream?
When I was a child, my father all the time put me to sing in every party, in every show, opportunity, everywhere. Everything just started like that. Then I just learned that I could live into this as the career of my life.
Born in Medellin, Colombia, as Carolina Giraldo Navarro, she adopted the stage name Karol G after appearing on the country's children's version of X Factor as a young teen. But she didn't get far, and her rise was neither quick nor easy.
Your dad was disappointed when you wanted to stop
singing.
Exactly.
Very angry, upset. He was very upset. And
why was that? What did he tell you?
My father was convinced in a certain way, he was sure that we were going to get it. And he kept all the time telling me, baby, if this is going to take us years and it's gonna be hard and whatever, is the gift and the success and the result is gonna be 10 times bigger. So it's worth it. So let's keep doing it. Please don't stop. Believe me.
We walked out and there's already a crowd there for me.
And I'm trying to keep focused in it.
Meetings with record labels and business executives were discouraging.
They were hey, you're a woman doing reggaeton and that's not gonna happen, but we want your lyrics, we want you being a composer from different artists. And I was no, I don't want this. I compose my own songs and I want to keep doing this for my music. I don't wanna do it for nobody else. At that time, I thought it was a bad decision that I took, but now I'm very happy that I just followed myself. So the message keep being the same. It's there is a lot of people that have limits in their minds.
Eventually, she broke through. And in 2016, Karol G signed with Universal Music Latino as a reggaeton singer. 2 years later, she won the Latin Grammy Award for Best New Artist.
You say you've learned difficult lessons and you kind of want to save people from them. Can you talk to me a little bit about what have been those difficult lessons? If I'm a young, up-and-coming, artist in the music industry, or especially in reggaeton or música urbana.
Yeah, first, that thing to try to fit, it's don't waste your time. Don't try to fit. Just be you and embrace that and take advantage of your difference, because that's gonna make you different with somebody else. So maybe that's something that I was trying to do really hard when I started. I don't know, I was trying to wear things that were in fashion. Maybe I was trying to speak in a way. Maybe I was trying to have my hair and my makeup and to do music in a certain way that was good for people to listen to. I didn't want it to be judged for nothing. I was trying to be perfect in all the ways, because I was just wanted for the people to like me no matter what.
Make everybody happy.
Exactly.
Born from Jamaican reggae and dancehall, Panamanian rap, hip-hop, and a lot of Puerto Rican genius, reggaeton has often placed women at the center of the song, but historically more as the object rather than the subject. Karol G's lyrics are still raw and steamy, but instead come from the perspective of the female gaze.
You got the Billboard Rule Breaker Award, and I can think of many moments where I've listened to your music and I'm like, oh my God, a woman singing about how we women actually like and enjoy sex.
We're human. Humans just have same like experiences, no matter if it's a boy, if it's a girl, and I think that's why I connected with my people, is because they find their lives in a song.
Honesty breaks through in every track of her new album.
You have had very public breakups that everybody wants to talk about, and then you make a song or a series of songs that it's like you're pouring your heart.
At some point, you need to talk about it. For sure, people know that I came from a really hard breakup, and that's like the result of my album. A lot of songs came from that. But I need to be honest that a lot of songs came from my experience.
For an artist with an open heart, the highest highs can also lead to even lower lows. Being so public, she says, is challenging and often feels isolating.
Your tour was one of the top 10 world tours, the most streamed Latina on Spotify. From the outside, I'm thinking you are in your most glorious moment. Why was it difficult? What were you going through?
I don't know, it's kind of touching when you speak. I think I'm a little bit sensitive today, but it's not everything about numbers and charts. It was hard because everybody was seeing that I was in the top of my career, but maybe in my inside I was losing like the most valuable things in my life. I had a moment in my life that I was very away from my family and my friends, and to find that again and to connect with that again was hard.
But with her new album, Mañana Será Bonito, meaning tomorrow will be beautiful, Karol G is more focused on what lies ahead.
Why did you choose this name for the album?
I always try to keep like a positive attitude for everything, and I talk a lot to myself like all the time. And all those moments I was like letting myself feel sad, letting myself like feel, cry and a lot of things, and just keep in my mind like maybe tomorrow is going to be different and maybe tomorrow is going to be beautiful.
I'm curious, what does this moment mean for you, the release of this new album?
It was hard to finish the album for me with that. I'm very perfectionist because I really want the people to connect with everything, with the sound, with the lyric, with the visuals. So it was hard, and I think I'm ready. I think I want to see what people is going to feel when they listen to the album.
And Mañana sí que será bonito, because the album, with all of its female empowerment, sexy tracks, and songs about self-love, finally drops tonight at midnight. It includes collaborations with Phineas, Sean Paul, and a much-anticipated duo that's out today with Shakira, as well as Romeo Santos from Aventuras.
Nice. It was so nice to meet her the way that you showed us. And it just shows you, you never know what's going on in people's lives. Because you look at this young woman, she appears to be at the top of her game, and she is.
Yes.
But there's other stuff going on. I like what you said, the object rather than the subject in many of the music.
That's powerful.
And she changed that.
Well, as a little girl growing up in Puerto Rico, hearing reggaeton, you obviously feel like you're in the middle of the song and you're dancing, and it feels like you're the object. But she's singing from that female gaze.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's so empowering. I told her, I listen to your music when I'm driving late at night to a story, and it's only the seatbelt that keeps me safe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Go, Lilia.
Lilia, next time you go out dancing, can you invite us next time you go out?
Absolutely. We'll throw a party.
That's what I'm
Reggaeton
talking
party.
Thank you,
about. Thank you
Lilia.
so much.